ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1970. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, it's that time again for another top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 5 list is going to be another top 5 movie characters list. Some movie characters, they were, okay. Some of them are not all that great, but yet they are not all that bad. So anyway, for my latest top 5 list that I want to do for today is my top 5 most decent movie characters of all time. And there are so many decent movie characters here and there for all the great movies that we all known and loved from our childhood to adulthood. And it doesn't matter what kind of movie characters we can find, they're, okay. Some of them can be main characters, some of them can be villains, some of them can be comedy reliefs, or some of them can be side characters. Either way. You know, some characters, there are 50-50%, or some of them might be hit or miss, or just, they were okay. They are not all that great, but yet they are not all that bad. Well, whatever. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 5 most decent movie characters of all time. And also, I want to tribute this top 5 list to my best friend, Blaze the Movie Fan. And I really love that guy to death. He is so darn awesome. He made so many great videos that he made on YouTube, like movie reviews, his top 15 list, and a couple of episode reviews like Family Guy and The Simpsons, and sometimes Pokemon. But check out Blaze the Movie Fan's YouTube channel to believe it. He is so darn awesome in so many ways. And be careful of when he said the F-bombs here and there. He always likes to say the F-bomb every time he has to make a video, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's head on to my top 5 most decent movie characters of all time. And sadly, I only got one decent honorable mention that did not make it to the list. And that is that Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins. The only positive thing I do like about that character is in the first half of the movie. But in the second half of the movie, it went downhill big time. And that stupid line, "Don't be afraid, Bruce." I hate that line. That line sucks. Big time. Big thumbs down. Well, anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 5 list of my favorite, or not so my favorite, decent movie characters. 50-50 way. Coming at number 5 goes to Frollo from the Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sadly, ladies and dudes, I gotta put this dude on the list because he's not really my favorite Disney villain. But he was okay. But I do have some positives and negative things I could say about this character. Here we go. For my positives, I really love the actor, well, the late voice actor named Tony Jay. He did a fantastic job playing a really, okay villain who has a nice, creepy voice. And he knows how to sing very, very well. And also, I really love Hellfire, a song that is all about lust and creepiness here and there. It has a little bit of Latin and Gothic perfect at the same time. And also, I like his looks and designs. Well, he dressed in black, he has a cool hat, he has a creepy smile. That's all I could say about the positive things I like about this character. And as for the negatives, he's one of these Disney villains who got carried away, doing bad things in Paris, France. He has too many lust feelings on Esmeralda. If he's going to sexual harassing her or what, if you know what I mean. And also, he just hated gypsies for some unknown reason. Hard for me to say. Frollo, he deserves to be at number 5. Creepy guy, if you know what I mean. Coming at number 4, go to Immortal. From Mummy 1 and Mummy 2. Yeah, all I could say about this guy, he's an okay villain, but not really my most favorite villain of all time. Yeah, he is creepy and terrifying. He is a priest after all, and he does have big giant powers. Okay, for my positives and negatives about this guy is, for my positives, he's very well dressed. I like him with his black robes. He looks really good looking in black robes for both 1 and 2. I also love his bald head. He has a really cool bald head. I think Immortal has one of the best bald heads ever in movie history. Well, not just Patrick Stewart, if you know what I mean. And also, he fell in love with this princess named Alamax Simone, if I remember right. Yeah, she's an okay princess. And for my negatives, I don't like the part where he has to wear underwear at the near end of the first movie. It really creeps me out when I saw that in the first one. He only speaks English for just a short period of time in number 2, and you could say it's a big live alligator moment. And for the third negative thing, he had failed to save his princess for the second time in a row. Well, thanks to Evie's brother, Evie's brother did put a curse on the Egyptian gods, and the guards had decided to kill, Alamax Simone. Sad shame. So yeah, Immortal, he's an okay villain, and he deserves to be at number 4. Coming at number 3 goes to the evil queen from Snow White and the Huntsman. I will say she is an okay villain, but she is one of the best villains around in movie history, but all I could say, she's an okay character. Okay, for my positive things I really do like about the evil queen, and yes, she's been played by Charlize Theron, if I remember right. It's so hard to pronounce her name correctly, but yeah, it's Charlize Theron, if I remember right. But anyway, my most positive things I like about this evil queen is I really love her dresses. They were very well designed. It's very well detailed, and she looks very lovely in so many ways. Even if she's freaking evil, I can live with that. I love the part where she wears a crown on her head that sounds very evilly. And also, I do understand her background story. It's one of the most saddest stories I ever heard in my life. And for my most negative thing about her is I don't like the part where she was acting like a spoiled brat. She did a whole lot of spoiled things here and there in the movie, where she yells at her brother and asks the guards to get out so she could talk to her wacky mirror thing. So I will say for the evil queen, she's an okay character. She deserves to be at number 3. My mistake on the number thingy. Sorry. Here's my real number 2 spot. For number 2 has to go to Sir Lancelot from Night at the Museum 3 Secret of the Tomb. All I could say about this character is, he's okay, but not really the best memorable character for the Night at the Museum saga. Sorry, I coughed. Okay, for my positive things I like about this character is his armor is freaking cool. He has really cool blonde hair. He's a really nice, cool looking knight. If you ask me, he's fine. And I really do love the dialogue when he and Teddy met for the very first time. And it's, Sir Lancelot, at your service. Teddy Roosevelt, the President of the United States. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, he was okay. And for my negative things I don't like about the character is he's not really funny at all. He did not interest me. I don't like him when he's playing a villain. That's not that right at all for the near end of the film. He stole the magic tablet for some unknown reason. You know, he thinks it's the Holy Grail or whatever. And also, I just like Dan Stevens way better when he played Kennedy from Liam Neeson's film called A Walk Among the Tombstones. I think he did a way better performance in that movie instead of this movie. So, Sir Lancelot deserves to be at number 2. And finally, for my number 1, most decent movie character of all time goes to Leo from The House of Flying Daggers. I have so many things to say about this guy, so I'll make it short and quick. I will say the first half of the movie is the best part I like about this character. You know, he made friends with Jean. I do like the fight between him and May. And he took his job seriously as a cop. And he's just a fine fighter. That's all I could say. But as for the second half of the movie, he went downhill, where he both raped and killed May at the process. He betrayed Jean and doing the fight each other to the death thing. So yeah, I will say for Leo, he's an okay character, but not really the best. So that's why he deserves to be the number 1 most decent movie character of all time, period. And there you go, ladies and dudes. Those are my top 5 most decent movie characters of all time. And I'm sorry if I messed things up or two about this list. This is going to be my most hardest one so far in my top 5 movies collection. So I hope you enjoyed this list. And join me next time for my next top 5 list to come. And I have no idea what's it going to be. And also, what is your most decent movie character that's kind of okay to you? Well, whoever it's going to be, leave a comment there. Let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Sayonara.